currently in Tangerang, and now tonight actually we explore a little bit, try to stay safe still, just a little bit to see the icon of Tangerang, and well, not exactly, but tomorrow we'll see the icon of Tangerang, and tonight we're just going to explore Old Market. We call it Old Market or Pasar Lama, Tangerang. This is basically the Chinese, like Indonesian Chinese was here back there, and then they built this area like this kind of building over there. It's so Chinese, right? So let's check this one out.
Pasar Lama or Old Market in Tangerang. Well, Tangerang is an industrial city that cannot be separated from the strong history of Tionghoa culture. One of them is in Tangerang Old Market Culinary Tour or Wisata Kuliner Pasar Lama Tangerang, which is located on Jalan Kisamaun, Sukasari, Tangerang District, Tangerang City. The history of Tionghoa people, commonly known as Benteng Chinese, originated in Tangerang, starting with the voyage of Admiral Cheng Ho, an explorer from China who has his own way through the Java. And then Cheng Ho sent his men Chen Chie to pull over at Teluk Naga around 1407, which is now a part of Tangerang. Then Chen Chie and Turech settled there and mixed with the local community until he married the resident, then grew more and more. Because of the population of China Benteng or Benteng Chinese was increasingly dense, they established several other villages in Tangerang city area, namely Pasar Baru and Pasar Lama, which are now better known as Tangerang Old Market Culinary Tourism Area. This culinary tour has become one of the culinary icons in Tangerang City. Once a year, the Tangerang City government carries out a promotion with an annual event, namely the Old Market Culinary Night, an old market that serves various types of food such as bubur koyo, chicken satay, asinan liu lanjin, es podeng, and etc. Pasar Lama Culinary Tour is one of the culinary destinations that you must visit when hunger hits. Apart from its legendary and varied culinary delights, this area also has historical facilities and value. Tourists who visit can also feel the atmosphere of Chinese history in the building in the Old Market area, such as the Vihara Bon Tek Bio, the oldest Tionghoa temple in Tangerang City, and the Peranakan Benteng Heritage Museum. Unfortunately, I wasn't visit the museum, and also the temple, the Vihara, was closed because we were there at night. Before the pandemic, this area is open until late. But during this current pandemic condition, this old market had to be closed early to maintain the health of the entire Tangerang community. This is the temple of Pontek Bio in Tangerang. This temple is the oldest temple in Tangerang, which is one of the cultural assets and need to be protected as the heritage of national culture. Back to the food delight here. So, what do you want to have for dinner? Could be this fried bakso, satay, or crabs, otak-otak. There's a lot of option here that you can choose.
Menurut Bapak Adi, bagaimana kondisi pasar Lama saat ini?
Ramai sih. Kalau biasanya kan dibuka dari sore, mungkin karena situasi lagi COVID mungkin agak berkurang, tapi di biarpun ini masih ramai. Dan biasanya lebih ramai lagi kalau hari-hari biasa.
Puasa kemarin Ramadan dibuka juga ya?
Hah?
Ramadan dibuka juga?
Ramadan dibuka cuman dari sore. Nah, siang dikit. Dari pertikaian yang terjadi. Kau hancurkan diriku bila kau tinggalkan aku, kau dewiku. Kembalilah padaku.
Pintu air spool was built in 1927 and started to be used in 1932 during the colonial era in Indonesia, especially in Tangerang. This is a manifestation of the ethical policy or balas budi, which was carried out by the Dutch colonial government to Indonesian people. And this is actually the glass bridge, but since it was dark at night and they turned off the light, so we cannot exactly see anything under it. So so far just this that we can see. Maybe next time we can see better during the daylight. So stay tuned.